Hi there, welcome back to The Future of Documents. I'm Holt Skinner and I'm a developer advocate for Google Cloud. In the last video, we learned about how to start using Document AI with the Cloud Console and API. Now, let's take a deep dive into general processors. These are pre-trained and ready-to-use models designed to work on just about any document. These are a great starting point for many document processing needs. Currently, we have three general processors available: Document OCR, Form Parser, and Document Quality. Let's say you have a scanned copy of a document. It can be typed or handwritten, and you want to extract all the text from this document. You simply submit the document to the Document OCR processor, and it will return you the extracted text from that document. On the right-hand side, you have a scanned copy of the document, and on the left, you have the extracted text from Document OCR. The Document OCR processor is able to extract text correctly even from images of poor quality. Note that you can parse the text and further process it in your application. Now let's say you have a scanned copy of a form and you want to analyze the information included in each field. You could use OCR to capture the text, but it requires additional efforts to extract the required information. The Form Parser detects form fields in the document and returns the data as key value pairs. The Form Parser can also detect tables in the document and distinguish between header and body rows. The Document Quality processor is designed to assess the quality of a scanned document. For example, here you can see a scanned page of an old book that's pretty difficult to read. The Document Quality processor output a low score of 0.004 out of 1.0, and it suggests the top defect is blurriness. Let's return to the document object we observed previously to see how the information from the Form Parser is stored. The Form Parser stores the extracted form fields as an array of key value pairs in the document.pages.form fields field of the document object. Let's look at an example. Form fields.field name consists of layout information and values for the form field name, and field value provides the value for the corresponding key. For example, we can see in red here that the text date was extracted as the field name, and in blue, we can see that September 14th, 2019 was extracted as the date value. Likewise, in yellow, name was extracted as a field name, and in green, Sally Walker is the field value. Let's say that you are interested in getting information about the tables and the data stored inside the tables. The Tables field provides an array of detected tables on the page. In this example, the first row of the table is considered the header row. There are 4 body rows representing data inside the table, and the data is stored inside cells. Now, let's look at a Python code example that shows how to extract key value pairs from a document object output from the Form Parser. The Doc AI processing works exactly the same as with batch or online processing, but now you send the API the processor ID for a Form Parser. Here's accessing the document object output after processing. Next, all you have to do is cycle through all of the pages and form fields, then access the content for the field name and field value. You can also find out how sure the model is the text is correct using the confidence value for those fields, if you need it. And here's the extracted data. It shows the keys, values, and confidence scores in a tabular format. And that's all for today. In this video, we discussed general processors, including OCR, Form Parser, and Document Quality, along with how we can use them to get detailed structured information from our documents. Next time, we'll explore specialized processors and how we can get even more information from common document types. Now, you can try out the Form Parser yourself. Follow the code lab linked in the description, and as always, you can read more about general processors in the documentation linked below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.